Hey guys, welcome back to another video of Angie Let's Play. I'm Angie and today we're playing Escape the Darkness and we're gonna be talking about where the killer spawns on each one of the maps. Yes, that is very important. Because the killer doesn't spawn until it's 9:15 on the game. So you have 45 seconds to decide where you want to position yourself. If you want to be to the left, to the right, all the way to the back of the map, or if you want to stay in the front. You don't want to be running and all of a sudden the killer spawns on your face. So let's see where the killer spawns. Let's learn about it. Let's start it. The first map that we're going to talk about is the lakeside map. This is the one that have the lake right in the middle of the map and divide the map in left and right. And the killer is going to be spawning behind the last cabin that is on the right side. In this case, this is the last cabin that is on the right side. There is a deck behind this one, and there it is where the killer is going to spawn. Now, if you want to be farther away, remember, all depends about the killer and the perks that he is using. But if you want to know what's the farthest away point from here, I would say it's going to be to stay on the front of the map and a little bit to the left. That's going to be the farthest away point. But again, all depends who's the killer and the perks that he's using. Okay? So let's see the next map. The next map is the graveyard. This one is easy to recognize because as soon as you enter, you will hear the bells. So the bells from the church. So it's easy to know which map you are on. Now, the killer will spawn all the way to the left and all the way to the back. So that means inside of the cabin or shack that is all the way on the left, the last one, like this one. You just noticed that he's gonna spawn there. Okay, so here this one it is. Okay, so the farthest away point from here, I will recommend the right, because by the back of the map, there is the graveyard, which makes it a little bit wider for the killer to walk to the right. Normally, most of them walk forward toward the front of the map because that's how they're gonna be facing when they spawn. So they will gonna walk more to the front than to the right. So I would recommend to start on the right side of the map. Okay, like in this case, I will do the gas on this side. Let's see the next map. And the next map is gonna be the farmsteads. This map is very interesting because it's more prominent its width than the length that you can walk to. So in this case, there is two barns, one on the left, one on the right, and the killer is gonna spawn behind the barn that is on the left here. You see, very close to the exit to the darkness that is on this side. And the killer, most of the time, they walk toward the right. Most of the time, unless something got their attention, like a task being done, or a survivor that they see, like in this case. Okay, so this is the barns. Let's see the next map. And we're in the fourth map. Yes, this is the warehouses. And for this particular map, the killer is gonna spawn to the right all the way to the back. So it's gonna be behind this abandoned trailer, I would say, but closer to the darkness. So I will show you here right now. It is gonna be here where he is gonna spawn. So this particular map is very open. So the farthest away point, I will say, is more to the left as soon as you enter on the map. So if you are a good looper, keep the killer distracted while the other ones are doing map, because this is a very good map to loop the killer. Okay, let's see the next map. So the next map is one of my favorite maps on this game, and that is the power plant. Because this map, it is not too wide, but it has a very good length from the starter point to the back of the map, where the killer is gonna be, or gonna spawn. In this case, it's gonna be all the way at the back, and then turn left, and there it is where the killer is gonna spawn, right here. There you go. So here it is where the killer is gonna spawn. So I would say a far away point from here, it will be like kind of from the middle of the map to the entrance of the map. That would be like kind of a very far away point, a starting point. So all depends, as always I say, depends on the killer, who the killer is, and what the perks is that he is using. Okay, but we're gonna talk about that in details at the end of the video. So stay all the way to the end of the video. Now we're gonna go to the next map and the last one. Let's see it. And the last map that we're going to review is the mine shop. Yes, this is the map that they added to the game, the last one that they had done until today. And the killer on this map is going to spawn all the way to the back and a little bit to the left. So if you follow the, let's say the left wall, you're going to find it behind this, right here. There you go. So here's where the killer is going to spawn. Now, as I always said, all depends of this game has so many variables that it will depend. It's good to know where the killer is gonna spawn, because in that way you can decide where you're gonna position yourself on the map. But at the same time, you have to be careful of different things. For example, if you're too close to the where the killer is gonna spawn, and the butcher is the killer, he can immediately scream and know exactly where you are, that you are very close. So be prepared for that if you are close to him. If the killer is the dream demon, remember at certain distance he can see you. He can see you even if you are hiding on a bush. Okay, like in this case, you see, I can see him because immediately I can cause paranoia on him. Okay. And if the killer is the scarecrow, well, he can tell if you can decide to be on the farthest point away from the spawn location, but he can teleport it to where you are. Okay, so you also have to have that in mind. And if the killer is the toxicologist, well, the task that is farthest away from where he spawned or where he is gonna be blocked. So it might not be convenient always to be just on the farthest away point. Okay, but it is definitely convenient to know where the killer is gonna spawn. So make sure to review each one of those positions on each map, and remember for the time that you're gonna play. Okay, I hope you like it. I know I haven't done many videos lately because, oh my god, I'm having so complicated. But I promise somebody to do video for the ninja perks, and also gonna a video for how to escape the toxicologist. Hopefully on this week also. I hope you like it. So, and if this video helped you, please punch the like button. And if you didn't, hey, punch the like button. It's free, so doesn't matter. Come on, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. See you next time. Bye.